Hey everybody, Jason here. So I'm out in Algonquin Park for a canoe trip and a bit of camping. It's a solo trip. I'm on my own. I'm paddling the ugly canoe and I've brought my hammock and just kind of trying to pack a little bit lighter this time around. So I'm doing a loop. It's a Rain Lake, Islet Lake, and McCraney Lake, and I'm gonna only be out here for 2 nights, 3 days. It's all I could get to get out here, all the time I had, so just make the most of it and, you know, try to enjoy a little serenity. Okay, so I just finished the first portage from Rain Lake to this is Hot Lake. It's about 800 meters. I didn't film it, and I'm not really filming so much of getting into Islet Lake today because I've done that before. I have a video of camping on Islet Lake in Algonquin Park, and I'll put the link up here, so if you want to check that out, and you can just click on that, or I'll put the link in the description of this video as well. It's worth checking out. Pretty good little video. But yeah, there's no point me filming it twice. But what I can say is that the first portage there, 800 meters, really steep to start with. But then, yeah, pretty easy going really. And I should say that the reason why I'm doing this is because often I get asked, or hear people ask, of suggestions for a good loop on the western side of the park. And there's tons of good loops, but a lot of them are large. I've never been to McCraney Lake, so that's another reason. But my point is that there is a loop that is Rain Lake, Islet, McCraney, and then back to Rain Lake. And you know, you could probably do it in, well, you can do it in 2 days. you'd probably do it in one day if you powered through it. So yeah, so I thought I would check it out and see if it's a good loop. I don't want to recommend a loop to anybody and have not done it. And the portage from Islet to McCraney, I'll show you on the map. It's marked as like it's a black portage route, so it's, you know, less traveled. So yeah, so I figured check it out and maybe it's an option. And I guess the other reason is Rain Lake, the routes off of Rain, this was my like go-to area for so long. And I haven't been back here in about 2 years. So I had a little bit of time and I thought, you know, it would be nice to get back here, get back, see Rain Lake. There's other lakes that I would really like to see, Moccasin and Bandit and Sawyer and, you know, all of those really. But yeah, it's nice to get back and to see Islet Lake again tonight. So yeah, let's get there. Okay, so I am on Islet Lake and found the first campsite. It's the campsite right next to the portage. As chance would have it, this is where I stayed the last time and it's a decent site. We're right now in the busy season, summer, busy season for Algonquin, and but especially like this is the first week of August, second week of August. So it's like peak season. So every campsite is booked pretty much in the entire park. One of the reasons why I made this a short trip, it was really difficult lining up, you know, travel route to camp on different lakes. You know, all that said, there are no other campsites on this lake available. This lake is fully booked. This one is free, this is mine. And yeah, it's good because the weather's changing. They're calling for chance of rain, chance of thunderstorm this afternoon, tonight. Clouds have been getting heavier as I've been traveling, and I have heard rumbling in the distance, so I think that somewhere there is thunder happening. So yeah, it's nice that I got here around 3 o'clock. I'm hungry. Going to at least have a snack, get set up a little bit. I don't know if I'll hang the hammock yet. If I can keep it dry, if it storms during the afternoon, then I might be able to keep it completely dry just by keeping it packed. But other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna get my camp on. All right. Okay, so I've had a bit of beef jerky and some trail mix. Satisfied for now. Let me show you around camp. Over here I have my water filter working away. We have to walk in a bit. And then this is the campsite. So there's it's a really good campsite for tents, no question. Lots of spots, or at least one really good flat spot right over here. I'll show you. Right there. Right, so fire pit, flat spot. But as you can see, The trees are either small or huge and spaced out quite a bit. Not ideal for a hammock, but I did find two spots, two possibilities. So one is over here on top of this rock. So you can see I'm up on a, let's see if I can do this, right? So I'm up on a rock here, right? And there are two trees, one over here, right? And one over there. So I could tie off to that. They're a little bit far apart, but I think it would work. And the other spot is down by the water. Let's go back. I'll just go back and I'll show you. Okay, so sorry, I know it's kind of dark in here, but down by the water, so I've got the canoe leaned up here. You can see there's the rock over there where I came in, but then there are a few trees that would be options. So I've got this one here, right, and then there's another one just over there I could tie off to, or I could tie off to that one and that one. So I like the idea of being down here by the water. It'd be nice to have the breeze and everything, but if it was a thunderstorm through the night, then that would suck. This way might be all right, but you know, it's the catch-22. It'd be great to have a bit of a breeze off the lake, but not if it's a breeze during a thunderstorm. So yeah, it'd be nice to be kind of close to the fire. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do, but I got time to figure it out. So anyway, I'm gonna get a bit more food and find some firewood and just relax for a while. Yeah, that'll do. And that is a freaking awesome view. I'll show you in a minute. But I decided to hang the hammock down here by the water. Yeah, a little bit concerned about the rain. I decided to go this way, or not rain so much. Well, rain, wind as well. But more, yeah, thunderstorm right beside the lake in general would suck. But when I was looking around for a spot to hang the food bag, the best, easiest spot I could find was pretty much right above that rock in the other spot. So yeah, hang the food there and sleep down here. There is a little break in the bushes there that I'm hoping is not, you know, somewhere that animals like moose swim across the lake and frequent. But like all the pine needles and everything, they're not really disturbed, so I'm just gonna, whatever, I'll deal with it. But yeah, that is an incredible view from here. So I'll look forward to waking up and seeing that in the morning. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'll show you. Well, nothing too fancy tonight. Just gonna boil up some pasta, got some penne. I've got found a seasoning packet, roasted garlic and herbs. And yeah, cook dry pasta, drain, return to pot, add 3 tablespoons of water and 1 tablespoon of olive oil and the seasoning mix. Olive oil. So yeah, I don't imagine it's going to be incredible, but it will do. I think I left too much water in. It's actually not bad. Just let that sit for a minute. You know, it's really nice this evening, actually. So the temperature today was around like 24, 25 degrees Celsius. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit off the top of my head. But yeah, it's been like really nice weather. Pretty much perfect. And I don't want to speak too soon, but I think the threat of storm might be gone because there's blue sky up there. Now, with the hammock, I'm a little concerned because that fly that comes with it's pretty small, but I've got another large, I think it's 10 by 12 feet, sill nylon tarp. So I might rig it up somehow. I might, you know, peg it down on towards the back of the hammock. And then if it does start to rain, I can just kind of fold it over or something. You are getting a ton of smoke right now. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, I think it's going to be a nice night. I'm tired too. Like, I think the worst part of a canoe trip for me is needing to get up so early and then driving 4.5 hours to get here. You know, I'm exhausted by the time I get here. So, anyway, dinner time. Yep. Winner. So yeah, that was a pretty good dinner. So yeah, so the last time I was here in this campsite, has in a tent pitched over in this clearing, and you know, it's middle of the night. I woke up, as I often do, you know, needing to relieve myself. It was also it was Thanksgiving weekend as well in October, and so the weather was pretty cold, especially at night. You know, it was probably like, I don't know, probably like 4 degrees Celsius or something like that. I remember leaving, somebody told me that they had ice in their pot when they woke up, so it did get quite cold. Anyhow, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm busting. Like, I wake up, you know, and it's like, I cannot wait until morning. I have to get out of the tent and go. But I know it's cold, you know, it's one of those nights where I'm in my sleeping bag and I've got the sleeping bag all the way around my head, and, you know, my face is cold and I don't want to get out. And then as I'm lying there, contemplating getting up, knowing that I need to, all of a sudden I start hearing wolves howl. And they started kind of over in that distance. And then they started getting closer and closer. And by the time I felt like I could not wait any longer, I could literally hear them running in the forest just out here. And not just running, like I could hear the, you know, the leaves moving. I could hear like even like branches snapping and footsteps and like the whole lot, and they were barking and they were howling, and I don't know if they were chasing something, you know, maybe they were hunting and chasing something through the forest. But I couldn't hold it any longer, so I got my headlamp and stuck it on and went out, faced the bush, and with the headlamp on, it illuminated all the leaves, and then behind that was just pitch black. And so I'm standing there doing my thing, staring into just a black wall with the sound of wolves howling, barking, and running and carrying on, you know, like probably within 50 feet of me. So yeah, it probably helped me go, I think. So anyway, I haven't been back since, so we'll see how it goes tonight. Anyway, sun's going down, so I want to get a quick look at the lake, and I'll bring the camera so you can see what it looks like out here. And then I think maybe I'll probably just sit by the fire for a little while, practice some mandolin. There's a song or two that I've been working on, and yeah, call it a night. But let's go have a look at the night. Okay, well, good morning, everyone. It's around 6:30. It's nice and quiet out here. Still got the morning chill happening, so a little bit difficult to get out of the hammock. Night went well. Woke up a few times, but that's kind of normal. Yeah, the hammock is comfortable. There's a lot that I like about it. And I'm gonna say this is the Hennessy 4-season asymmetrical zip is what they call it. Hennessy 4-season asymmetrical zip. And it has a built-in like underpad for insulation. And normally you need to hang an underquilt underneath your hammock, but yeah, not with this one. It's rated to 4 degrees Celsius. And yeah, I didn't have anything underneath it, and my back, my butt, you know, was warm. So it's good. So this morning I will be heading to McCraney through the portage off of Islet Lake, and the portage is marked on the map as a black route, and that's I'm kind of whispering and I don't know why, but I'll keep doing it. Maybe because I'm not awake yet fully. Anyway, the black routes are not traveled often routes, so I've been on one before, and it was alright. It was not bad at all. It was, the campsite on that one was poor, but the trail itself is not bad. Anyway, yeah, I've never done it before, so this adventure, despite it being the second day, the adventure is really just beginning now.